So, Jesus Christ. So my dad has Kaiser Permanente insurance through my mom. When she retired, it continues for her and her spouse for the rest of their lives. My mom passed a few years ago from cancer, but my dad still has Kaiser. Anyway, Kaiser, the post office still pays hundreds of dollars per month for my dad's insurance through them. And yet, every single time we try to schedule any kind of care, it is months and months and months out. This Friday, we actually have a PCP visit, primary care visit for my dad, where I want him to talk about these stomach pains he's been getting that I think are ulcers. And there's a varicose vein I want the doctor to look at. I had to make that appointment in October, and it's for January 19th. And recently, I took my dad to the Costco optometrist to get a new prescription for eyeglasses because he hasn't had a new prescription in a few years. And the reason I went to the Costco guy is that when I looked it up on Kaiser, there were no appointments at any office within 4-hour drive of Portland. So I just paid $90 and went to the optometrist, and he found out my dad has a lot of cataracts. And so he put in a referral for cataract surgery. But it has to be through Kaiser. Otherwise, we're paying out of network insurance costs. And so I looked online and tried to find an appointment for him. And amazingly, there was one that opened up today at 2, really far away, because someone canceled last minute because of the snow. But I can't do that to my dad. First of all, I have the kids with me because yet another snow day. Second of all, the roads are still icy, so driving them is not ideal. Third of all, my dad is constantly racked with anxiety. He is a mess. And so I can't just be like, hey dad, hop in the car. We're going to go to the doctor right now. Going to the doctor terrifies him. It's always terrified him. So I can't do that one. And then the next appointment that they showed available was April 2nd at an office 3 fucking hours away. There's 7 locations that you can look up when you go to Kaiser. One of them, the closest one is Salmon Creek, which is maybe 30-minute drive. And then it's hour drive, hour and a half drive, 2-hour drive, 3-hour drive, 4-hour. It is so fucking insane how far away these offices are. And even if I search for all the offices, including the ones that are 4 hours away, the soonest they have is April 2nd for eye care. And it's a good thing that my dad's been dealing with these cataracts for a long time anyway. He's, his vision has been fading more and more. I scheduled the April one and I put us on a wait list if anything new pops up. But if something new pops up, it's going to be very sudden. We'll have a very narrow window to get it. And again, my dad can't really handle surprises, so that will be really rough on him. But it's just fucking insane that, again, the U.S. spends so much on healthcare. We pay so much for healthcare insurance, and yet we get shitty care for it if we get care at all. This whole for-profit fucking health model doesn't work. We have people dying on the streets because they can't afford insulin or cancer treatment. We have people dying of easily preventable diseases because they can't afford the medicine for it. And yet you still got all these patriots sucking the teat of capitalism, being well, at least we don't have socialism. God, it's just, I don't know. I don't understand how Republican voters can just be yeah, this is working out. This is fine. I don't know. I don't get it. How is your brain? How is that the way your brain works that you think this is working out? Because, yeah, it's not.